We rolling?
Good day, sir. I know what I'm getting. We won. They lost.
Carton and Roberts on SNY and WFAN is presented by Grubhub.
I'm going to see the video that's gone viral now. Little League World Series. Are you aware of this or
Yes.
no? All right, so let me just tell the story, of course, all right? So, Little League World Series yesterday, you know, a lot of times you'll see the kids, like 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever, 12, 13-year-old kids sit in the outfield grass. And it's one of the great things on TV. I always love that, right? Because it's kids being kids, right? Mm-hmm. So there's 3 or 4 kids, and they're with a particular team because they're all wearing the same shirt. I don't know what the team is. And like all kids these days, one of the kids has a cell phone, okay? So the kid shows the cell phone to a buddy on the team. Now, it's just like me and you. Hey, Evan, check this out, right?
Right.
So the camera that catches the kids sitting on the outfield grass sharing something on the phone zooms all the way in to try to see what the kid's looking at.
How dangerous.
Kid's looking at a hot blonde in a bikini. And when the first kid shows him the picture of this hot blonde in a bikini on his phone, the other kid goes like, oh my God. Unbelievable. And then pretends to pass out.
Right. And these kids, in their defense, are doing absolutely nothing
No,
wrong.
they're
being kids.
We're 35, 40 years old. They're 12 years old. We're talking about Rachel Bush the same way those kids are looking at the hot blonde on the phone. And it never changes.
And not only that,
it comes with the testosterone.
Yeah, I was at spring training a few years ago, and I happened to look over the shoulder of a New York Yankee while they were on their phone, and I noticed the same exact thing.
Oh, was it?
Except I think the big difference with this unnamed New York Yankee is that picture was probably sent to them.
Fair enough.
It was probably not just a Google search. It was probably, hey, what are you doing after batting practice? I'm here. And I thought that was fascinating.
But it does show you a 12-year-old kid sitting in Williamsport, 40-year-old man on the radio. There's some aspects of life that never changes.
But don't you wish that when you were 12 years old, you had the access that a 12-year-old has now?
Yeah, because when I was 12 years old, women were different in a lot of ways.
Well, I know that, but what about the access to those said women?
Well, I'd have to go into my parents' bedroom and take it from underneath my dad's mattress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As opposed to let me take my phone out and press 5 buttons and boom, I got everything right in front of me.
Yeah, back then, I think, do you guys remember Barbara Bach? Does that name ring a bell at anyone?
No.
Look up Barbara Bach. Barbara Bach was like a go-to back in the day.
Barbara Bach.
We didn't have Instagram models. Didn't exist. We had Barbara Bach.
She's very pretty, very attractive.
She was married to Ringo Starr?
She was married to Ringo Starr, yes. Yes, she was indeed. Matter of fact, she did a Playboy layout on the deck of a boat with Ringo just kind of hanging out with the drums.
Wow.
Yeah, every picture Ringo took in the 70s, there was a drum set
They're
there.
still married, by the way.
Are they still married?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
good for
they're
him.
still together. Good for them.
Well, there you go. Here's
Peace and
Anna
love.
in the Bronx. Anna, what's going on, babe?
Hi, how are you guys?
What's up, Cookie?
Hi. I just wanted to check in with you and say hello and welcome back.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I wanted to ask you, what do you think of Chapman?
Sure.
Every time I would see him in the bullpen warming up, I would be cringing. But now I have a change of heart, and I'm feeling like we should rally behind him and somewhat give him some support.
Well, listen, I
don't
think,
know
you
what
know,
he's doing.
I think a few things. Number one, he's your guy, so you definitely support him because if he figures his crap out, the Yankees have a much better chance of winning a World Series. If he doesn't, obviously that chance gets decreased. Number two, I think we all learned that he has some type of glandular problem, which I want to be sensitive to, with the aggressive sweating. So just as a human being, I got his back because he has a disorder, and I want to support people like that.
You know, someone brought up a great point of why is he wearing this crazy turtleneck in 90 degrees weather. I mean,
yeah, but what's
I
interesting,
would freak out if I get hot.
But here's what's weird, Anna. He doesn't have pit sweat stains. It's all coming from his head. And he doesn't have, like, big bushy hair on his head.
Right.
He has a problem. He has some type of glandular problem.
I don't know. But I do have another question though, before you let me go.
Sure, that's why we're here.
What do you think about Atlanta and that stupid chant and dimming the lights when he was on the mound?
I hate the light
taking
thing.
him out. Isn't that illegal?
No, because the reason I don't like the dimming lights is that every time I see him, I feel like the lights went out. And I'm like, oh, great, here we go. Game's going to be delayed at 45 minutes till they figure out the lights. But looking back on it now, and everyone's into it, and the light, you put on your flashlight on your phone.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool look.
No, it's absolutely stupid.
I know, but not when someone is falling apart.
But wait a second. So the falling apart for them is what they want.
Yeah.
Well, when
I
they
don't
come
mind
to
it,
New
to be
York.
honest. I really don't mind it. I didn't like it at first because I fell for it.
Oh, it's awful.
I thought the lights went out.
It's absolutely
Now I like
awful.
it because it's unique and nobody else does it.
Just because something's unique and no one else does it doesn't make it good.
It makes me like it, though.
I hate it.
Because there's so little
Me too.
uniqueness these days that here's a team that's not copying someone else. They came up with their own thing.
Yeah, but what they
It's
came
new.
up with is stupid.
Well, you may not like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think it's insensitive. I think it's. I mean, with the.
Wow.
Anna,
the
what
atmosphere.
are we doing tonight for the Yankees' run to number 12?
Well, I'm on the beach in Long Beach Island, so I'm probably listening to it on the radio going home.
All right, what are we wearing on the beach?
There we go.
You knew that was coming, Anna.
I'm saying he
I
ran.
know, you're so bad. Well, I will tell you if you get me a Gardy bobblehead. How about that? Remember I called you guys about 2 weeks ago?
Oh, yeah. Did you end up getting the Brett Gardner bobblehead? Did you make the trade or no?
I never made a trade. I can buy it online for $165.
No, that's silly. That's silly, especially when Evan probably has one at home.
You think I have a Brett Gardner bobblehead at home?
So,
Yeah.
were you going bikini or one piece?
I'm wearing one piece.
Nice, that's hot.
Yeah, my husband likes me in one piece.
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's
with your husband on that.
beautiful,
That's not a lot of people don't like that look. I think it's a solid look. Good
like
for
the
you.
Farrah Fawcett look, you know?
And Long Beach Island, is it crowded right now or no?
No, it wasn't crowded at all. It's beautiful. There's not a lot of people. Parking is available. Come on
Great.
down.
Let me ask you this: if your husband bought you a New York Yankee one piece for the beach, would you wear it?
100%.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good look
Do
too.
they sell Yankee ones?
Especially now, is your hair long enough? Do you have a ponytail?
I definitely have a ponytail.
See, I think it's very sexy when a woman wears a snapback hat with the ponytail through the back. That's hot.
Well, okay. I'm going to let him know.
Yeah, tell your husband that's my gift to him.
Do they sell Yankee swimsuits?
They sell
They
Yankee
do.
scrunchies.
So we have just confirmed that they sell
Anna.
Yankee one pieces. So she
of
can
course
definitely
they
get
do.
herself that.
Did we confirm it? Where
Yes.
did we confirm it?
Loogie went online and confirmed it.
Did he
Googled
really?
it. Yeah, he did no Google it.
Yankees one piece.
He doesn't Google a lot of things we ask for, but this one, which I admire, he was very quick to Google.
They do. The Yankee, they sell it. Fanatics, of course, sells it.
MLB Shop?
Let me ask you a question. Well, that's owned by Fanatics anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to put myself on the line here, Evan. What does FOCO mean? F-O-C-O. Like, I know FOMO, fear of missing out.
Correct.
But I don't know F-O-C-O. I don't know what that means.
I honestly don't know either.
Huh. Yeah, so the Yankee one piece, Yankees across the chest, the Yankee logo right under the name Yankees. That's a hot look right there.
FOCO appears to be a brand.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, they sell a bunch of sports stuff, sports masks, sports mugs, sports umbrellas, sports
All right, so
gnomes.
FOCO's the brand.
Yes.
Like Windcraft is a brand. I got you.
Yeah.
Would you wear a Yankee one or a Met one piece? Sorry.
A Met one piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, they win the World Series, I'll wear it.
Will you?
They win the World
Will you do
Series,
the
I'll do a lot
Einhorn?
of stuff.
You do the Einhorn
Let me
move?
tell you something. I said this about the Nets. I'll say it about the Mets.
Tuck and hide?
Unfortunately, with the Mets, it ain't happening.
Yeah.
If the Mets win the World Series, I will be so freaking happy at that parade. I'll wear whatever. I don't care.
So I want to get this on the record.
Sure.
You will wear a New York Met one piece.
Done.
You'll
Done.
Einhorn the. You'll Einhorn it?
Done.
I'm
At
asking.
a world, they win the World Series. No BS here.
Yeah.
We're at the Canyon of freaking heroes.
How about for the Nets? You'll one piece the Nets?
See, the Nets have like a chance.
Yeah. Will
They're
you
the favorites.
Will you one piece and Einhorn the Mets?
I don't know. I got to think about that. I'll do something else crazy for the Nets. Didn't I already said be naked?
No one wants to see that. We'd rather
I don't
see
care
you-
what people want to see.
We want to do the tuck and hide and the net one piece.
Can you find a Brooklyn Net one piece and show me? And then I'll evaluate. By the way, speaking of the Nets, happy birthday to James Harden. Happy
old is he
birthday,
today?
pal. 32.
Is there a Brooklyn Net one piece? Let me see. I'm taking a quick look. There are NFL one pieces.
Nah.
Same company. So they must. Why wouldn't they have the rights?
Maybe they don't have a deal with the NBA. I don't know.
Maybe they don't. By the way, which of all the NFL teams that FOCO sells the one-piece women's bathing suit,
Yes.
which do you think is the most popular seller?
Dallas Cowboys.
Actually, no.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
AFC, but no.
AFC. Oh, New England Patriots.
Oakland Raiders.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
Oakland Raiders.
Oh, Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
Is that because it's historic
I apologize.
now?
No, now it just says Raiders. I thought I read it wrong. It's my bad. The Las
Raiders?
Vegas Raiders one-piece black bathing suit is number one.
I wonder if it's the color,
and the
black
Dolphins,
and white.
which is pretty dope here too, which they have someone modeling, that's almost gone. Now,
I would think it's because of the cities. You go to Vegas, you buy the Raiders bathing suit. You go to Miami, you buy the Dolphins.
So the Buffalo Bills, a one-piece, won't be a popular.
you mean because there's no swimming in Buffalo? Is that what you're saying? Or you're talking about?
No, I'm saying because those,
geographical?
I don't know. I would think if they were planning a vacation to go to Vegas, we'll buy a Raiders bathing suit for the
a
pool in
specific
Vegas.
trip. I got it.
For a specific
And no one
trip.
goes
to just
Buffalo
Hey.
or Green Bay or
Right.
Foxborough.
I would think though you wear if you love the Cubs, you buy a Cubs one
Yeah,
piece.
no, I agree with you. But
4-year
you
vacation
also,
in Florida.
But you also have less time to wear it. There's only a certain time of year where you can wear this kind of stuff. While in
some
Vegas
cities,
and
yeah.
Miami,
All right.
you can do it all year.
Number one baseball team.
The New York Yankees.
It is not the Yankees.
The Los Angeles Dodgers.
You got it, brother.
All right.
Yep. $49.99. So that's what you wear. I don't see a Nets one. Sorry. I don't see any NBA.
Sorry.
So they probably don't have the NBA.
Think of something else for me to do at the parade if it happens, God willing.
Well, no, I'll come up with something.
You better, because, dude, I'll be so happy I won't care.
It's so funny how these cookies work, right? I'm looking at Major League Baseball and NFL bathing suits, right?
Mm-hmm.
And above all of it, an advertisement comes up for the chicken coop.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, what'd you say to me in my ear? Break?
Yes, I suggested it's time to break.
Is that what you said
Yes.
to me?
Politely suggested it.
Right.
All right, let's take a quick break. We got Dougie Fresh coming up. We got all your calls, including you are a diehard Yankee fan. You're sick and tired of listening to the Met fan base whine and complain. And now it's time to turn our focus to you. They're going for the Namath tonight. 12th consecutive win. Where are you, Yankee fans? 877-337-6666. It's J-Mo versus some guy whose name none of us can pronounce, so we're not going to try to.
James Caprillion. He was a Yankee prospect.
Impossible to pronounce.
Yankee prospect, well known by Yankee fans.
Caprillion.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's a loser. Coming to you live from the Town Fair Tires.
Carton Roberts is presented by Grubhub. Grubhub guarantees your food will get to you on time within the delivery window and for the lowest price compared to other apps, or you'll get at least $5 in perks. Grubhub works hard to serve restaurants.
Now there's a way to make supporting your favorite restaurant even better. Introducing the Grubhub Guarantee. It's our promise to make sure your food is just right by delivering it on time within the delivery window and for the lowest price compared to other apps. Or you'll get back at least $5 in perks. That way you can experience your food just like the restaurant intended. That's the Grubhub Guarantee.
I need to try it first.
One year apart is one too many. Don't miss the return of the Great New York State Fair, August 20th through September 6th. Come be a part of it. Get your tickets at iloveny.com.
Pumpkin lovers, there's a whole new spin on pumpkin to love at Dunkin'. With our new Pumpkin Cream Cold Brew, topped with velvety pumpkin cream cold foam, or our Pumpkin Spice Signature Latte. Enjoy a medium for $3. That's how we pumpkin at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
When we say crispy, juicy, tender, this is the juicy and tender. And this is the crispy. McDonald's crispy chicken sandwiches.
It gets even better.
Try our new crispy chicken sandwich paired with medium fries and a medium Sprite for only $6, only at McDonald's.
Digital marketing has changed the way businesses reach their customers. It's crucial to their success.
AmericanEagle.com builds dynamic, data-driven, multi-channel digital marketing programs. From SEO and email marketing to online advertising campaigns, converting leads into sales by optimizing your digital investment.
Is digital marketing driving your sales?
AmericanEagle.com, building your digital mindset.
Dan Cronin tweeted, "I was lonely for a little bit, but fortunately, I got yet another email from Untuckit. Dan, if Untuckit can cure your loneliness, don't wait for an email, just put one on. There are so many occasions to break out your favorite shirt. There are Zoom calls, Zoom happy hours, Zoom coffee breaks, Zoom weddings, and Zoom Zooms, which are Zooms where you schedule other Zooms. Dan, no matter what the occasion is, you'll be the sharpest dressed person there. Find your shirt today at untuckit.com.
If there's ever a summer to get away, this is it. And the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is here to make it happen. Secure your deal and head to your Hyundai dealer today, where new vehicles are arriving daily, and get away with summer-only savings on all models. This is your summer to get away with it all. Hey, it's your journey. Own it.
Lease an Elantra for $139 a month, or get an Elantra or Sonata for 0% APR plus 0 payments for 90 days. Hurry in.
You're watching golf videos now.
Oh, in fact, I am, yeah, because I switched to Spectrum Mobile, so I get 5G nationwide, including here.
You think a golf video is going to help with what you're doing?
Oh, no, it's not just a video. I saved a bunch of money when I switched, so I hired a swing coach. Say hi to Brett.
Hey. Well, you tell Brett you just shot a 12 on the last hole.
Who's counting?
Everybody. That's the whole point of golf. Counting.
Brett did tell me that.
Switch to Spectrum Mobile and save, and get 5G nationwide included in every plan. It's a better way to mobile. It's Spectrum Mobile.
Those idiots at Bird Dogs, they are underselling these.
Bird Dogs pants.
Bird Dog pants.
Bar none, these are the best pants.
They took whatever the hell Lululemon was doing and just did it way better.
They look exactly like normal khakis.
Guys can wear these to work.
I'm wearing them to the office every day.
The best golf pants.
24/7 pants. You just won't get it until you try them on.
It's insanely comfy.
These are the softest pants I've ever felt. It's not even close.
Did they come from space? Were they engineered in a lab?
It's almost weird.
My ex is dating a Pisces. So I'm like, screw it. Let's talk manifesting. Let's talk chakras. Let's talk self-healing my way through the 12th house.
Set your intentions.
Crystals up.
Full moon bath ritual. Cleanse and find your magic.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
This is cellulose acetate, a plant-based material that's not only extremely durable, but also quite flexible, making it ideal for Warby Parker glasses, which, by the way, start at $95, including prescription lenses. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com. Oh yeah, about those prescription lenses. Warby Parker glasses come standard with custom-cut polycarbonate lenses that have been treated with scratch-resistant and anti-reflective coatings. Nice. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com.
This is Bob Minetti and his wife, Wendy. In their early days, Bob remembers leaving sweet love notes on her desk alongside a single red rose.
We just celebrated 45 memorable years together. Our daughter, Katie, was a huge part of that.
Bob and Wendy spent time fundraising for healthcare causes.
I guess I liked it so much, I decided to become a patient.
Bob was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2016.
I assumed there was no hope for people with my diagnosis.
Bob participated in a clinical trial that included cutting-edge radiation therapy and surgery. He's been in remission since completion.
Now I can keep writing my story with Wendy.
Stand Up to Cancer and Lustgarten Foundation are working together to make every person diagnosed with pancreatic cancer a long-term survivor. Visit pancreaticcancercollective.org.
Meet Brandon, always hustling outfielder for the Mets.
He made the catch! Oh, wow!
When the team needs some fire,
Brandon Nimmo delivers.
Brandon lights the match.
Not in time!
Because he's the catalyst of this Mets lineup.
Nimmo pulls it at second base with a well-struck double. Fourth RBI in the game for Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo with a line drive, 3-run homer. Brandon Nimmo with the icing on the cake.
Watch Brandon Nimmo's story continue with the Mets on SNY.
And said they will gladly send us bathing suits.
Nice. Nice.
Since I don't know if they have the NBA one, so I'm responding back that we'll take Knicks, Jets, or Yankees.
Right.
Or Nets, Jets, or Mets.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
We'll wear proudly.
And either of those three teams I root for wins a championship. Obviously, it seems very unlikely. I'll wear it at the parade. I don't care. I care.
We want 4XL Yankees? For CeeLo. CeeLo's put on a couple of LBs.
4XL might be a bit much.
4XL.
1XL maybe.
You know what's happening right now? Someone, if they have half a brain in sales, is going, can we get the phone call executive right now? Make them the official bathing suit supplier of the afternoon show. That's right. Probably not happening right now since they don't work usually during the week.
Thursday in the summer?
No shot. No shot.
No shot.
Coming here tomorrow.
Oh.
You talk about ghost town.
Then again, we can't really talk because we're not working tomorrow. So, I mean.
Yeah, we're allowed to take time off. We're talent.
Is that how it works?
I think so. I don't
Okay.
know. All right, CeeLo hasn't been here like all day. What do you got, Christopher?
All right, so I haven't listened to this yet, but I'm seeing an image of Luis Rojas speaking pregame right now. It's a video. Do you want me to just click on it and we'll listen, or do you want me to read you the quote?
No, I'd rather you read the quote first because as much as I like him, he bores the hell out of me. You never know.
So it says, Luis Rojas on finishing up the 13-game stretch against the Dodgers and the Giants, which they're 2-10 so far.
Right.
Quote, we battled against these two teams. We can take a lot out of it knowing we're in this. We weren't necessarily out of every game.
Like I keep saying, dead man walking. Here's the real,
that's a loser mentality.
here's the real problem. The real problem for the Mets is that today is August 26th.
Yep.
Next week, you have Labor Day weekend, a holiday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And when we come back on Tuesday, September, whatever that is, 6th, 7th, whatever it is, all of our focus, every New Yorker's focus, is going to be on two things. The Yankees trying to win the division and the Jets and the Giants.
Yeah, no doubt. The Mets.
And they're done.
The Mets discussion will last a few more days. It'll probably leak into next week, and then they are irrelevant. And the worst thing you could be as a New York sports team is irrelevant, and they're about to enter that territory. They're going to be irrelevant. Not going to matter. Not when the Yankees are pushing for a division. Not when the Jets and Giants are starting a football season. And by the way, when they play the Yankees, their only relevance will be they're the team playing the Yankees.
Right. Exactly right. Exactly right. September 10, 11, 12, it got nothing to do with the Mets. It's not gonna. It's going to be Yankees trying to win the division, of course, the 9/11 aspect to it. But, yeah, we're coming back from Labor Day. Peace out. They don't exist, and that's the worst place you can be. Go ahead.
All right, so we're not going to have the Yankee lineup probably before the end of the show since they play later on tonight, 9:40 in Oakland, 9 o'clock pregame on the Fan. But, as expected, Gio Urshela has officially been reinstated from the IL. So you'd imagine he may be in the lineup tonight.
By the way,
back with the team out
let's
west.
not underappreciate Gio. So that classic game the other night that we all thought was amazing as they held on. If Gio's playing, guys, the game's over.
Yeah, and Chapman gets...
Remember the ground ball to third base where Odor makes the bad throw?
Yes.
If Gio's playing, goodbye.
Right.
It's over. Yep. Chapman saved it. Let's get out of here.
Rock and roll. Serious speed on Ozzy Albies there.
No, look, Ozzy's a tremendous player, but let's not underappreciate as good of a job as everyone's done filling in. Gio Urshela is a rock-solid player, and he has been all year, not just offensively, but his glove at third base, and I think that's been sorely missed.
I would agree. Break up the Orioles, by the way. They crushed the Angels 13-1. Ohtani had the homer on the second pitch of the game. That was it for L.A. Pedro Severino, 6 RBIs for Baltimore, including a grand slam, so they lose 19 in a row, and then they win back-to-back games, so good for them. Here's some good news for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott practicing without limitations today for the first time in more than 4 weeks. The bad news is he apparently has this irrational fear of, what's the word I'm looking for?
Mascots?
Mascots, thank you, yes.
You're welcome. I saw the story. Well, there's two parts that, of course, right? Part number one is that what Jerry Jones said a couple weeks ago. I think he's going to play week 1.
Yeah.
And by all accounts, he's going to play week 1.
He's fine now, yeah.
Why does he have an irrational fear of mascots?
Yes, a little strange.
Is he like a furry and then it went south one day in college?
Actually, it's people in costumes in general.
So he hates Halloween?
Well, a couple of quotes from the show, from Hard Knocks, which I guess we're not allowed to play. So he's talking to Dak Prescott.
Why can't you play Hard Knocks quotes?
I don't know, because they have, exclusivity.
Play it.
No, I can read you.
I'd rather hear it.
I don't have that handy. I have the quotes here for you.
Who are we afraid of? Who runs Hard Knocks?
I don't know.
HBO. We're good with HBO, trust me.
All right, well, I've got the quotes to read you.
Yeah, but from now on, play them.
Got it. Fair enough.
You have like a relationship with HBO?
Yes. I mean,
I mean,
they did air a documentary on my life.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure I could call someone up and go, hey.
My apologies, I forgot.
You didn't pay me for the documentary. The least you could do is let me air a couple quotes from Hard Knocks.
Right. All right, maybe I'm being a little sensitive then, and I shouldn't have given them so much grief, right, for not letting us play stuff. Maybe they don't care. Anyway,
when has HBO ever said we can't play HBO?
I don't know.
Audio?
I worry about these things.
Stop worrying so much.
You know why that would surprise me? HBO paid for Joe and I to do shows from Jet Camp to talk about Hard Knocks. So I think they like when people talk about the show, which would lead me to think they'd say, play all the clips you want.
All right, you know what that is? That's PTSD from the Chernoff era for me. You know what I mean?
Ugh. All right, go ahead.
That's something that would come back and land
read us the
no,
quotes. It's like when Big Mac listens to a book on tape. Go ahead.
Dak, so he's talking to Ezekiel Elliott, and he says, you think that the person in the costume, you don't know who the bleep he is. He's up to something. So that's the first thing. Just about someone.
I mean, if he's been to Times Square, he ain't wrong.
So that's about the mascots.
Right.
And then he follows up with, that's why I never did anything haunted. I used to tell my mom, that's the perfect place to kill somebody. Why would I do that? I told her that. She understood. Never made me, meaning dress up for Halloween.
Yeah.
You all think it's a fake chainsaw? You don't know if one of them crazy bleeps put a blade on that bleep one day.
I mean, it's hard to argue that. I mean, that is always possible, especially in war.
It is hard to argue the real fake chainsaw.
Yeah. It's like, there was always that rumor of you have to weed through the candy you get on Halloween because someone puts, blades in apples and stuff like that. That being said, that is for, a football player,
Yeah.
you kind of forget sometimes that they're people.
Right.
And they will succumb to irrational fears like any one of us will. Like Evan must have one. Do you have where you would admit, I'm afraid of this, but it's silly to be afraid of it?
I'm afraid of closers. I'm afraid of
come on,
1 minute
for real. stand-up
acts. No, I'm afraid of elevators that go really high. That scares me. That freaks me out.
Really?
Yeah, I'd rather do the stairs.
Okay. All right. Like you won't get on.
I'm fine in this building. We only go to the 10th floor, but like Empire State Building freaks me out.
You'd rather do the stairs?
Well, I'd rather not do it.
Dude, you'd pass out before you get
Well,
to
he's
the
not
top.
going to climb the stairs, but he wouldn't get on an elevator to go up 50
Yeah,
flights.
I'm not the elevator thing. Once you get past, I'd probably say like 30 or 40 floors. So it'd have to be high.
Yeah, I got
start
you.
to get a little like, whoa,
All right.
oh, hey.
All right.
Because you worry what might happen.
That it's going to break and we're going to die.
Okay, so from 30 or 40
Or we're
floors
gonna-
you'd live, but from 50 you wouldn't?
Yeah, I feel with 10 floors we'll be all right. Like,
But yeah,
we'll
but that's
deal with
10.
the fall.
You just went from 30 to 40 to 10.
I'm trying to
All right.
describe where I think the
I got
cutoff
you. Whatever.
is.
He doesn't like the I got it.
Okay.
Tommy, you have irrational fear? Like
Yeah, I got a list of them, actually.
list of them?
Sharks in a pool. You never know.
In a pool?
Yeah, you never know.
Why would there ever be a shark in a pool?
What
that
if
you
there
jump
was
in?
one? You'd be in big trouble. How about this one? The dark.
irrational.
Hate the
Say
dark.
again?
The dark, for sure.
Dark.
I think I slept with a nightlight till I was, how am I, 36 now? Probably 35.
Oh, boy.
But,
What,
scary.
did you have like a cartoon nightlight or just
Oh, no, it was just like a standard, like, little Met.
Just a little-
night. Actually. Yeah.
Met nightlight?
a little Mr. Met nightlight?
afraid.
I don't have a nightlight anymore, but if I'm like, my wife is like out of town or whatever, I will sleep with a light on somewhere in the apartment.
Wow.
Dude, the dark is creepy, bro. You never know what's coming up.
Yeah,
you know?
the fake chainsaw. Watch
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
Yeah, what else?
Well, I cut up my apples, so I'm afraid of chipping a tooth.
Apple cores.
I'm afraid of it's going to rain whenever I plan like a vacation or something special.
That's
I'm
yeah.
afraid
That
of,
just happened to us last weekend.
messing up at my job and management getting annoyed
You're
with me.
clearly not that worried about that one.
Yeah.
All right, Big Mac, you have any irrational
For
fears?
irrational ones, or just my
Start.
normal fears, because I have the heights thing too.
Yeah.
I don't like looking
He's
over
not
the edge.
irrational.
Well, I have an irrational one that I honestly, he mentioned it kind of. I'm afraid I'm going to chip a tooth on a pit in a watermelon. Anytime I eat watermelon, I always end up ripping it to pieces because I'm convinced there's a hidden pit
trying
in
to
there that
avoid
I
the
don't
pit.
see.
It's out to get you.
It's
Have
out
you
to get me.
ever bought a seedless watermelon?
I have, but when at my house, but you go to a party, what am I going to insist? Remember, I'm coming over this weekend, seedless only.
Got it. You don't
So
need
I just have an irrational thing where I rip apart my watermelon because I'm afraid I'm going to chip a tooth on an
specific
unseen
to the
pit.
watermelon seed, not any other fruit or
Correct. So that's my irrational one.
All right, CeeLo?
Irrational?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I might not have a job after Labor Day.
That's not that irrational.
Pretty logical.
It's probably
70% likely?
that's
I don't
called
know.
2020 vision.
That's where I'm at.
That's a total career awareness.
Do you have a
I
irrational
don't
fear?
rats.
Rats.
Yeah.
That's not irrational.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's not irrational
not
because
irrational.
no one wants to be around rats.
Oh, no, but you lived in the city. Are you afraid of them coming out? I had one hit my foot
Right,
once.
yeah.
It was
Do
creepy.
you wake up in the middle of the night assuming there are rats?
I have rats. Now, I don't live in the city anymore, but
Right.
when I lived in the city,
Yeah.
I had this irrational fear that there was always a rat somewhere.
How about mice? You're good with mice?
No, like the whole family.
The whole rodent
Yeah.
family?
Gerbils, mice,
Right.
Hamsters.
rats,
Hamsters.
hamsters.
Rats. You and
No.
Indiana Jones.
I
Don't
won't
like the
touch
rats.
him. I can't hold him. I can't bend it. He was snakes.
Yeah, he was
I can't
his
be anywhere
his
near
father
him.
was rat. Sean Connery.
Yes, you're
was
right.
rats.
Yes, very good. Very
So,
good.
yeah.
Rats.
Rats.
Well done.
I get that, though.
Yeah.
That makes
snakes,
sense.
rats.
Rats. I get to eat, jump on a chair scared.
Oh, I know what I'm going to do.
I'm
now.
talking it could be a little field mouse.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't go near it.
Okay, I got to write this down. You're afraid
Don't,
of
no, don't start with me on that.
Why?
Because I'm telling you, I'm not afraid of animals, raccoons, squirrels I'm good with, mice and rats.
I won't.
That's a non-starter for me.
I'm writing this down not to start with you. I'm writing it down just in case I need a
Don't
bullet.
bring one in.
Just in case I need
I'm
it.
telling you,
Never
listen.
know. You never know when I need to fight back.
I
You
don't
never
like
know.
cats, so I'm not afraid of them. I'll buy a cat so fast that your head will spin. If I see one little mouse around here, there will be a cat here
I'm
tomorrow.
going to text your son if he wants a pet gerbil, see what he has to say.
No. Who, Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to pet anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, what 10-year-old doesn't want to
Would
pet?
it be really wrong if I bought, maybe, when's your son's birthday? When does he turn 10 years old?
Anthony will be 11 in January.
11 in January. Maybe I'll buy him a family of gerbils. That's a nice gesture, Craig. You can't turn
Very
that
nice
down.
gesture.
A family of gerbils?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
No.
Why?
No gerbils.
We'll see.
No rodents
I had
of any
gerbils. I
kind.
had gerbils as a kid.
No rodents of any kind. All right, that's the rule around here.
Hey, Ev. So Heights. Have you been to Disney yet with Jet?
Yes.
Does he like the rides?
Loves it.
So
But
someday,
at his age, you're doing like
Fine.
the jumbo ride.
Yeah, I get that. I get
the
Dumb-
the one where
Dumbo,
they
yeah.
sing about the different worlds. So we
It's
all
a
get
small
along.
world.
Yeah.
After all.
What's your question?
You take him back in a couple years.
Yeah.
You head over to Hollywood Studios, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, Dad,
No!
Tower of Terror. I got to
it's
check
funny.
that out."
It's funny. As you're building this up, I'm like, I'm not afraid of anything
What's the
at
Tower
Disney.
of Terror?
You never
know
been?
Elevator Falls?
Yes.
Yeah. Straight
Dude,
shot there.
I did the Tower of Terror.
It's awesome.
Couldn't sleep for a week. And I'm not afraid of roller coasters. That's what's
Couldn't
funny. Like,
sleep for a
dude,
week.
that freaked me out. Everything else I'm good with.
It's a
Like,
Twilight
even-
Zone theme, correct?
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
You're going through like a
Guardians of the
hotel.
Galaxy now is what the theme is.
Really?
We
They
want to
got
be
rid
more
of the-
current.
Oh, they changed it.
Well, they
What?
changed it then.
Yeah.
Come
Wow.
on.
Google it.
I was there a
What's so
couple years
scary
ago.
about Guardians of the Galaxy? That's terrible. The Twilight Zone was awesome.
Yeah, the whole
Wasn't
you're in
the,
you're in like the library there, and they're
Yeah.
giving you the that's a bad job
It's
by
dark.
them.
It's scary.
Wasn't the what was the ride at Coney Island that dropped straight down?
Not the cycle. No, the cycle's
Cyclones are
roller
No,
Yeah.
I saw that, and we were at because I went to Coney Island.
Yeah.
I went to Coney Island a few weeks ago. We went on the Wonder Wheel.
I don't know if they still have it, but for years, like for decades,
Right. No, they
you
still
had.
I was staring at it because I was on the top of the Wonder Wheel, which I'm not that afraid of, which is funny. Like, you know the Wonder Wheel, right? It's the big thing that goes in
Yeah.
a circle. And I'm all the way at the top.
Ferris wheel, people call it.
Ferris, whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, did
I
you
never
say
heard-
Wonder Wheel?
Yeah, I never
That's
called it
what
a
it's-
Wonder Wheel.
That's what
Yeah.
no, that's what
They
it's
may
called.
name theirs the
Yeah, they
Wonder
might
Wheel. It's a
name
Ferris
theirs
wheel.
the Wonder
Yeah, it's
Wheel.
called the Wonder
Well, but for people listening home, it's a Ferris wheel you're
It's
talking
Coney Island. It's historic.
about. No, that's not historic.
It's not?
No.
That's the only reason I went
No.
on it.
No, the
I was like,
Cyclone is
Jet,
historic.
This is historic.
And
We're
then-
going on the Wonder Wheel.
No.
Really?
No.
Oh, all
I
right.
think the one, is it the Thunderbolt? You just dropped
Yes,
straight
I've
down.
seen it. I would
Boom.
never do that.
Yeah, me either.
No thanks.
Anyway, I'm sure people on Twitter will tell
But the
us.
Tower of Terror that CeeLo mentions, I did many years ago, and it freaked me out. Oh,
So
hated
here's
it.
the question: like, if the New York Giants don't have a mascot,
Right.
But you got to play the Cowboys twice this year, and by all
Make
accounts,
one
the
up.
Cowboys feel like they're just as good, if not better, than the Giants. You might be vying for an NFC's title this year. Who knows? Wouldn't you try to use that to your advantage?
Yes.
Like I would. Like
Yeah,
if you
because that really worked well when you tried to scare Trey Young, right? Remember when you guys, all you Knicks fans were like, let's scare Trey Young, he's afraid of birds.
Yeah.
Ooh, worked, really frightened him.
Yeah, that didn't work so well.
Good luck with that.
But I would have like a mascot competition pregame. We go out and judge, the best mascot right in front of them.
How about you? Here's what you do if you're the Giants. You invite, because you're friendly, Mr. Met to MetLife Stadium. Hey, come on down.
Yeah.
You invite all the Philly fanatic. Why not? Philly will join in. They hate the Cowboys. Come on down.
Perfect.
That Reds mascot, he's a freak. Invite him down.
Invite all of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Like it's a family of mascots.
There's one ride called Free Fall, Great Adventure. That's kind of, but I don't know if it's shut down or not. But for years and years, on Coney Island, they had that ride, and I thought they shut it down.
I
Just,
don't think
the
so.
dead
I
drop.
thought I saw it when I was there.
No, I'm saying I don't think they tore it down. I think they closed it down. They may have reopened it. I've not gone to Coney Island in a bit. But yeah, that free fall drop. No, thank you.
Let me
sir.
just say this as a public service. Coney Island is freaking awesome. And I advise everybody before the weather turns, get down there. So many places to eat. Of course, Nathan's.
I've never been.
Dude, the beach was beautiful.
Hard to believe,
I got to
never
tell
been.
you, the beach was beautiful.
To be fair, Nathan's did steal, the whole thing.
Oh, here we go. I've heard him tell this one before.
No, I'm saying Nathan stole Feltman's.
So I shouldn't go to Nathan's?
No, you go to Nathan's. It's generations later.
Well, that's what I did.
But there was a guy named Nathan who worked at Feltman's of Coney Island who invented the hot dog, and the guy stole the process
Was
for how
it
they make their hot
McDonald's
dogs.
stolen as well? I saw that movie on what, Netflix,
Michael
HBO, Hulu, something.
All I'm saying
There's
is
a lot of things that are
people love
stolen.
Nathan's like they invented the dog. Feltman did.
A lot of things are stolen. You know what
Yeah.
that feels like.
Feltman's is back now too. The family, the sons brought it back.
Good job
They
by
went
them.
to West Point.
Nice.
They're like great American heroes. I think did serve their country and said, "Hey, the old man started the hot dog. Nathan stole it. We're taking it back."
So where are they located? Because I'll go visit.
Well, the original Feldman's was Coney Island.
No, but where are they now? You said.
I think
West
you
Point?
could buy them in stores and stuff.
All right.
I go to like ShopRite.
Can I show support for both? Am I allowed to do that? Can I go to Coney Island?
I don't like
eat
the
some
fact that
Nathan's?
Nathan stole the hot dog from Feltman. I just don't like the story.
Rubs you the wrong way.
That's all.
Yeah.
My grandfather won the Golden Gloves as a middleweight boxer twice. I was a Coney Island like famous lifeguard way back in like the 20s and 30s, right?
Right.
And when he won the Golden Gloves, and I'm blocking on the name at the top of my head, they went to this famous place in Coney Island to eat Feltman's hot dogs.
Right.
Yeah. And then Nathan came along like a snake in the grass and stole the hot dog.
I mean, listen, we stole the land from Native Americans. We still love our country and we love America, so I could still love the hot dogs of Nathan's, no? Was that not a good comparison?
Did Nathan steal the fries, too, from Feltman's?
I don't think so.
The fries are better
That
than the
I don't
hot
know.
dogs.
I don't know.
That's
They
key.
might have.
That's
The
key.
Feldman might have had the hand-cut crinkle fry.
I don't know who made those fries, but the fries are actually better than the hot dogs, and the hot dogs are awesome.
I'm being told that the old-school Coney Island ride was called the steeplechase.
Ah.
So
I don't know.
So does it not run anymore? Because I thought I saw it. Maybe I'm imagining things.
I can't answer that one.
All right.
Or some people call it the parachute ride. Mm-hmm. There you go. All right, now I got to DM Foco because the bathing suits have been ordered.
Nice. Nice.
Listen, before you guys get to Boone, I do need to bring something to your attention.
forgot we were talking
I don't know
about
if you want to do that before the break or after,
Whatever.
but sometime between now and 5, we got to get to that.
Get to what?
I got to bring something to your attention before you get to Boone
Is
today.
it sports related?
Kind of.
Or are we doing a sports show here?
I understand. It relates to something Aaron said on the
All right,
air
so tell us right now.
while you were away a couple weeks ago.
Well, I was away.
So when Joe
Correct.
and I interviewed Aaron?
Yes.
What
So
happened when
they-
we interviewed Aaron? I'm trying to remember.
We got into a whole discussion about past Mets history and great Met pitchers and Al Leiter and the play-in game that Boone played in when the Mets beat the Reds in whatever year that was, 1999. Was that what it was?
I don't remember any of this, but okay.
Great. So Boone comes on and Evans, well, you know, you were a good player, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Can you still swing the bat, essentially?
Yeah, I remember asking him that. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. But there was an exchange
Good.
that I need to get Craig's take on.
All right, let me hear it.
And you might
Good.
want to ask Boone to get to the bottom of it, all right?
If you took batting practice right now, Aaron, would you spray it all over the place?
Would I spray it all? I mean, in some form of spraying it all over the place.
All right, now I got to kind of defend Evan here a little bit because spray hitter is a baseball term. But Aaron's
I
reaction.
do kind of remember that awkward response from Aaron. I asked a very straightforward question. I don't
Now,
think it
he
was a big
does
deal.
pause and gather his thoughts from time to time, but that one seemed to distract him a little bit.
Here's what you have to realize. While I get the bad rap around here, he has become a shock jock.
Who, me?
Yes.
What have I done?
He goes out of his way now to say things that people react to.
That's not true.
He goes lowest common denominator humor.
Me?
Toilet bowl humor. He's able to go low. Other shows can't go low. He's always going low, and that's why he's so successful now.
you and your poop car over there.
Yeah, he poops in his car, tells us a story. The dog poops on his back. We
The
gotta hear
Untucked
story.
Man about a month ago was doing something over your shoulder.
He asked another man if he sprays it all over the yard. Like, yeah, that's
Why
you.
don't we criticize Aaron for having a dirty mind?
Yeah, see, that's why I'd like you to play that for Aaron and have him give you his thoughts on what he thought in the moment and
Yeah,
why.
I just went back and listened to your interview with Evan and Joe.
Yeah.
And,
Yes, what was
you
this
still
about?
spraying it all over the place?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
sure, no
Aaron,
problem.
what was with the long pause and the chuckle there?
I'll open up the interview at 5
Yeah,
o'clock.
I think you should.
You spray it the same after an 11-game winning streak as you were when you were struggling?
Yeah. There you go. Going for the Namath today. If you're a diehard Yankee fan, we're going for the Namath.
First time since 61.
Going for the Namath tonight.
That is unbelievable, CeeLo. This would be the longest winning streak since 1961.
And the one
this is the Yankees.
Dude, the one they're on right now is the best since 85. I wasn't even born.
I know it,
Come
which
on.
doesn't include 1998 when they won 114 games. It's amazing they didn't have a winning
It's the
streak.
60th anniversary of the 12-game. Well, how long was the streak in 61? 11?
13.
Got to 13?
Yeah.
All right, it's the 60th anniversary of the 13-game
How long
win
will
streak.
this go, seriously?
How many games they have left?
Stop it.
I'm just asking. How many games are there left?
Got it 30.
37 or 38?
Yeah.
38, so if you figure they clinch with 4 to go.
I just know it's not 48.
So,
some people might have.
Yeah, so I think we'll get to 41.
You know what's funny?
In honor of Tom Seaver.
Because you guys don't play. Thanks. Because you guys don't play the Rays till the final weekend of the year, you could win all these games and still be in second place. Like if the Rays, because you're not playing them. So there isn't even that head-to-head where if the streak continues, you'll eventually beat them. You literally don't play them until the final weekend of the year.
Allow me to say this. If the Yankees won 40 consecutive games,
you think they'll be
they'd be in first place.
Going
away, yeah.
If I asked you 3 weeks ago,
Yes.
the Yankees are going to win however many they've won recently
Phil
on this
Simms.
stretch.
They Simms did
No, not
11.
the 11 in a row, but even extending further.
24 and 5.
Okay, if I said to you the Yankees are going to win 24 out of 29, whatever it is,
yeah.
will they be in first place? You probably would have said
yes, yeah. Probably, but I didn't, and you didn't ask, so there you go. Grubhub loves restaurants from the food to the passion and determination. It's 23 and 5, just to be accurate.
There you go. Since the Gallo-Rizzo trade, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep, 23 and 5 over the last 28. From the food to the passion and determination of the people behind them, they know that a restaurant's reputation matters. Good food deserves good service delivered fast, fresh, and exactly how restaurants intended it to be. Restaurants work hard to serve their customers, and Grubhub works hard to serve them. That's why Grubhub is introducing the Grubhub Guarantee. Grubhub guarantees your food will get to you on time within the delivery window and for the lowest price compared to other apps, or you'll get back at least $5 in perks. Order now through the Grubhub app or online and grub what you love.
The best Mets ever segment is brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar, the best Coke ever, now more delicious. We see how difficult being a manager for the New York Mets can be. So we present to you the 4 best managers in the history of the New York Mets. Terry Collins, believe it or not, he's top 4. Bobby Valentine, Davey Johnson, and Gil Hodges. Jackpot.
Carton and Roberts on SNY is brought to you by Dunkin'. Sip until fall with a $3 medium pumpkin cream cold brew or pumpkin spice signature latte at Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Valid on pumpkin spice signature latte only and all cold foam cold brew. America runs on Dunkin'.
Now there's a way to make supporting your favorite restaurant even better. Introducing the Grubhub Guarantee. It's our promise to make sure your food is just right by delivering it on time within the delivery window and for the lowest price compared to other apps. Or you'll get back at least $5 in perks. That way you can experience your food just like the restaurant intended. That's the Grubhub Guarantee.
I need to try it first.
At Toyota's national sales event, we don't just help you get the perfect vehicle. We're here to open new doors that lead to your road to greatness. Your journey starts at Toyota's national sales event.
Right now, you can lease a new 2021 Camry with all-wheel drive for just $189 a month. Or lease a new 2021 Camry Hybrid for just $189 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Whoa! I see you're loving Crickett's Unlimited plan with all these awesome extras. But it's time to stop scrolling. Nice. Everything you want, including the price.
Boxing's most polarizing figure has silenced all his opponents. But his next test is his toughest. A combat sports legend with expert striking. Now, the fight critics said Jake Paul should never take is here. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley, Sunday, August 29th, live on pay-per-view.
Ooh, what are we running next, huh? What about the skinny post? Not too skinny, though, more like regular.
Guys, I can see your mouth's moving.
Oh, yes, you can. That's me right there.
Not a good thing.
Oh, okay. How about a Lon Pock leaf blower? That's not even on there. A slappy 2-pump slant?
Wag the dog.
Razzle dazzle?
Ooh, wag the cat.
All right, go get him, Dak. Don't forget those plays.
Get front row seats every Sunday afternoon with NFL Sunday Tickets.
Slappy 2-pump slant.
Works every time.
Every live game, every Sunday, only on DirecTV.
Meet Brandon, always hustling outfielder for the Mets.
He made the catch! Oh, wow!
When the team needs some fire,
Brandon Nimmo delivers.
Brandon lights the match.
Not in time.
Because he's the catalyst of this Mets lineup.
Nimmo pulls it at second base with a well-struck double. Fourth RBI of the game for Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo with a line drive, 3-run homer. Brandon Nimmo with the icing on the cake.
Watch Brandon Nimmo's story continue with the Mets on SNY.
Dan Wilbur tweeted, got an email from Untuckit. Dude, every shirt's an Untuckit shirt right now. Mr. Wilbur, I just don't know if that's true. Every man deserves to wear a perfectly fitted Untuckit that falls at just the right length. However, due to production limitations, we can't make enough Untuckit shirts for every man on Earth. Lots of men are still wearing poorly fitted traditional shirts. Keeps me up at night. Find your shirt today at untuckit.com.
If there's ever a summer to get away, this is it. And the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is here to make it happen. Secure your deal and head to your Hyundai dealer today, where new vehicles are arriving daily, and get away with summer-only savings on all models. This is your summer to get away with it all. Hey, it's your journey. Own it.
Lease an Elantra for $139 a month, or get an Elantra or Sonata for 0% APR plus 0 payments for 90 days. Hurry in.
When you order Domino's carry-out, get 3 topping pizzas for $7.99 each and choose Domino's Carside Delivery. Check in when you arrive, and we guarantee we'll be headed out the door less than 2 minutes after your order is ready, or your next pizza is free. We'll deliver fast through rain, snow, wind. But if anything slows us down, we'll give you a free pizza next time. Choose Domino's Carside Delivery and put our 2-minute guarantee to the test.
We've got your back, Road Warriors. Because we know you want to get back to going your speed. Steering life at 10 and 2. You're hitting the road. And we're helping you get there with confidence. Soon, you'll get back to skipping the counter without missing a beat. Back to choosing any car in the aisle. Back to being the boss of you. Go national. Go like a pro.
So then I said to him, you ought to customize your car insurance with Liberty Mutual, so you only pay for what you need. Hot dog or chicken?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
These fudge brownie M&Ms are really fudgy.
Yes, they are.
To put a fudge brownie center in an M&M's is...
Genius. I know.
I was going to say hard.
Why won't you? Ah! Why won't you go in?
Fudge brownie M&Ms.
Competition. I can't live like the opposition. Living everything I dreamed of. Doing everything you think of. The way I work, I'm on the brink of. Doing numbers like a brain truck. I'm on new level.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
Aaron Boone coming up in a few minutes as the Yankees go for their Namath 12th consecutive win. And it's J-Mo on the mound tonight. And then we're on our way in about an hour or so to go out to Citi Field to watch, Dead Men Walking. The New York Mets, you'll continue their plundering of the National League East. I want to thank our partner, Coke Zero Sugar, for providing product to us here on Carton and Roberts. Coke Zero Sugar, the best Coke ever, they say. And now even more delicious. So you got that going for you, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Yankees are in a really good spot. It's weird to me, though, because as the win streak continues, you could look at it one of two ways, right? It's obviously all good. You're not in first place right now. So even though they've won 11 straight and they have, Carton past the Red Sox, and they're now in total control of the wild card.
And hosting a wild card game, too, which is a big element.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's no security in that. So with 30-plus games to go, 11-game win streak has gotten you very little.
The truth is, Craig, and this is not to be negative, I think it's to be realistic. The odds of winning the division are still long because you have to make up 4.5 games. And you are on a winning streak that, jokes aside, will end. And one thing about baseball, and it's a stupid cliche, but it's so true, is never as good as you are when you're hot. And right now, the Yankees are the hottest team in baseball. Logic would tell you they're going to cool off. Now, the positive is, and it's sort of similar to what you were laying out about the Mets, and that's the fact that the New York Yankees have 3 more games left with the Tampa Bay Rays, the team they're going to try to catch. And those 3 games occur at Yankee Stadium to close the season.
Right.
So I think the way you got to look at this, similar to the way you laid it out for the Mets, even though that's pretty much out the window, is can you get to that final weekend a game out? Right. I think that's reasonable.
Yep. Right. Because you'd be ridiculous favorites to win the series and win the division. But that's the goal. That's how I view it. I think the way they're playing, they're going to get there prior to the last series. But to give Tampa credit, which I have to do, and I hate doing it, they haven't wilted.
You know what's going to be fascinating, and this will be potentially a debate a month from now, but just I want you to put it in your head because I like to be ahead of the curve sometimes for you, Craig. The Yankees have the wild card wrapped up. It's done. They're going to at least host a wild card game. But they're battling for the division on the last day of the year, and Garrett Cole's available.
You got to pitch Garrett Cole?
Do you?
Yeah, of course. You're going for the division.
Right, but your backup would be the wild card game, which you may not have him ready to pitch in.
Do you want a one-game-and-done situation?
No. Listen, I actually agree with you, by the way.
Of course.
But it's something
It is interesting if it got to that. That's your Met fandom coming out with that.
No. It's actually positive that the Yankees are going to run away with the wild card. They're on their way to doing so. And when I say run away with the wild card, I mean wild card spot number 1. I mean, that's hosting the wild card game at Yankee Stadium, which they've now done a bunch of times, 3 times, in fact. They're 1-2, they've lost 1. So it's realistic that they go into the final weekend of the year with the wild card done,
right,
and the division on the line.
Postseason wrapped up. Now you gotta, what are you going to do about it?
Yes,
right. Well, I think that's an easy answer for every Yankee fan out there.
Okay,
you want to solidify a series.
Okay,
right? I mean, is that a non-brainer? No-brainer?
I think it depends.
It's a no-brainer to me.
I'll give you a great example. Here's where it depends.
Yeah.
If you're a game back of Tampa, and I want to clarify this rule, there would be a 1-game playoff for the division. And then the loser would go to the wild card game. So I think a lot of it's, if you're a game back, I don't know, you got to factor in the positives and negatives. But this is for a month from now. I just want you to put the seeds in your head.
So that a month from now, if and when it should come up, you can remind us all, hey, remember when the Mets were imploding and I had that really cool Yankee point? Is that why I'm bringing it up? I don't think it'll come up in that type of scenario.
Maybe.
Well, you'll be, because at that point, you're going to be all Jets. You're going to be all jet-focused, and as a lover of the sport of baseball, and obviously doing a show here,
of course,
it'll be Yankee-focused.
Dude, I love the baseball. I love postseason baseball. And the one positive to the Mets sucking is that the baseball in October, for me, becomes less agita-driven, which is unfortunately, or fortunately, C-Mac's going to have a lot of agita. You're going to have a lot of agita as a Yankee fan.
I don't think so.
In the
playoffs? Well, I mean, you give me...
C-Mac, do you have agita in the playoffs?
Of course I have agita in the playoffs.
Of course you do.
Here's the biggest Yankee agita. Should they be fortunate enough to finish off this amazing run with the division title? And I think I speak for every Yankee fan. 3-2 lead, 9th inning, Chapman's on the mound.
Well, Craig, here's to your point.
Right, that's agita.
Here's to your point. 2020 playoff run ended how? On Aroldis Chapman giving up a home run to Mike Brissot. 2019 postseason ended.
Yeah, that's
how?
Agita.
Home run Aroldis Chapman versus Jose Altuve. 2 seasons in a row.
Yep.
The New York Yankees season ended with Chapman on the mound. So you're spot on.
Yep.
And that leads to the question.
The rest of it ain't
Will
Agita
Chapman
for me.
even be on the mound in that spot this time around?
I don't think here's a question we're going to obviously ask Aaron coming up. He's on. All right, let's just get to him and say hi then. Joining us now, the manager of the red-hot New York Yankees, my main man, Aaron Boone. The Boone Report's brought to you by Jersey Mike's, the official sub-sandwich shop of the New York Yankees, by Winners Brothers Waste Systems, conveniently rent a dumpster online at winnersbros.com, Long Island's #1 choice for waste removal, winnersbros.com, and by Spectrum Mobile. Get unlimited talk, text, and data. You could save up to 40%. Go to spectrummobile.com today. Aaron, Craig, and Evan back together. How you doing, pal?
I'm doing well. How are you guys?
Doing really, really well. In your lifetime, what's the longest win streak you've ever been a part of, if you can remember?
I have no idea.
Little League?
No idea.
Did you make like a Little League run, you and your brother, like 18 straight, that kind of thing, or no?
I don't know. I have no idea what it would be.
Well, that makes this even more special because you've never experienced it. Give us an idea when you win a game the way you did against Atlanta. Obviously, Chapman was a problem. We'll get to him in a second. But what's that locker room like getting ready to go get to the bus to go to the airport, having won 11 straight? Give us a little insight into what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, definitely excitement in the locker room, knowing that we're, getting ready to get on a 4.5-hour flight out west and at night. So getting in the middle of the night and everything, and knowing we had an off day ahead, that's one of those, like, you hang on for that one and get that victory. It definitely makes for a more relaxed, easygoing flight, and with what we're going through as a team and everything, just another really big win.
So that of course, here's the follow-up. Chapman has not been great even since he came back. He's gotten some saves, of course. Where are you with him? Is it game by game you'll make a gut decision on who closes out a 1 or 2 run lead, or is he still your guy? For example, tonight, up a run, 9th inning, is he the guy?
It could be. We'll just try and best to figure out what gives us the best chance to win. Thinking about Chappie the other night, he's probably gets a save and should have been out of the inning on a ground ball. Might have even been a strike 3 on the maybe foul tip. So wasn't that far off, but hopefully we got to get him going with his fastball to complement his other pitches. And, so it'll be important for us, hopefully, to get him going like we know he's capable of, and for the rest of the way, and just to bolster, what we think has a chance to be a really good bullpen, based on the emergence of a few guys that have really showed that they can go to another level as a reliever. But, and hopefully we can get Chappie going as well.
All Yankee fans supported you taking Aroldis out when you did, and then that classic battle between Wandy Peralta and Freddie Freeman. How has Chapman taken the 2 pulls that you've had where he's come out before the inning has ended or a save has been blown in the 9th inning?
Okay. I'm sure he's frustrated and, wants to perform at a high level for us like he has his entire career. And, I think the important thing is to, make sure he's, realizes that he's not far removed from probably the best 2 months I've seen from him, which was the first 2 months of this year where he was just lights out with everything. So we certainly got to continue to work to get back to that point. But he understands where we are as a team and, how important these things are and the emergence of some other guys down there in the bullpen. And, so I don't think there's any, hurt feelings, things like that. This is about us getting wins, and he knows he needs and wants to be a part of that as well.
But besides, like, the 7-inning games, he hasn't pitched in an inning before the 9th inning yet this season. Like, we haven't seen him in the 7th or 8th inning. I get it. He's the closer. Would you be comfortable, and do you think he would be comfortable pitching in, say, the 7th or 8th inning?
No, we'll see. We'll see. I still like him at the back end of games and, try and pick spots to where we can get him in to kind of hopefully have that one outing or that one, pitch or delivery that kind of clicks and allows him to really take off. And we'll try and continue to find those spots for him.
It's going to be a weird question for you, but you go 23-5 over the last 28. You gain all that ground against Boston, overtake them, solidify yourselves as the #1 wild card team, but you're still chasing Tampa. They played really good ball as well. Is there any aspect to being the chaser that you think is a positive for this team as opposed to being the team that's being chased and kind of guys maybe resting on their laurels a bit, if that makes sense to you?
Yeah, I think maybe there's something to that. I think because of the up and down nature of our season, the first 2.5, 3 months of the year, I think we understood that how well we had to play to get ourselves back in. And so, I think that maybe does add a little extra urgency or a little extra focus, knowing that no matter how good we're playing, there's more to do. There's a lot more to do to potentially get there. So I think that has added a little extra maybe carrot to each and every day.
Well, it is amazing, and Craig and I were talking about this earlier, that you're still 4.5 back, and it's not your fault. The Rays have just done an excellent job. Is there a level of frustration that you're still trailing by that many games despite the fact that you're on this insane run?
I don't know. I think we're consumed with ourselves and our game and our each and every day and how important it all is. And hopefully if we continue to play well and continue to kind of keep our heads down, our nose down, and just worry about each and every day, that we'll put ourselves in a good position come the end of the season. But I think we're really just focused on ourselves and each and every day, and knowing we got a tough opponent in the A's tonight.
So are we ready to see Giancarlo in the outfield every day now, that even now back in American League ballparks? Is he like an everyday outfielder now?
I wouldn't say every day. I'm DHing him tonight. I think you'll see him out there a lot. I think he's responded really well to it. But, we have 4 games here. The Saturday one's a day game after a night game. So, we'll still pick our spots, but I think we've clearly started to ramp him up to be out there more regularly. He has been out there more regularly with obviously Luke being back in the mix and wanting him to DH a lot. That'll require him to go out in the outfield a little more often, and so far he's responded great.
Do you believe that a lot of his success, or maybe a part of his success, is that he's back to doing something he did in Miami all the time, which is not being a DH, playing the outfield a lot? Do you think that's led to some of his offensive success recently?
Yes.
I think it definitely. I think he's benefited from it. I think we always, I think we always do this, right? A guy comes to. We always want a reason for something happen, and a lot of it is sometimes it's baseball, and it's a really good player that's gotten really hot. Now, I won't dismiss the fact that playing the outfield, I think, has been a benefit to him, and I think he's enjoyed it. I think he's physically responded to it, and it's coincided with him taking off. But I think sometimes we always just say, we do it a lot with New York. This guy came to New York and had 2 good weeks or had 2 bad weeks, and he can play here, he can't play here. And sometimes baseball's an up and down little game of even for great players. So I definitely think he's benefited from it, and it's certainly possible that it's helped contribute to some of his success, but I don't think it's just that's the reason why.
That's just because you don't want to give me credit for the idea back in April. No, listen, he carried the Yankees for 12 games, what was it, in May, and he wasn't playing the field. So I hear what you're saying.
I think it's also, you know what it is, Aaron? I think for a lot of Yankee fans, Craig probably too, clearly the best team is with Giancarlo in the outfield now. Because you got
who's on the team.
Right,
Yeah, sure.
So I think a lot of it is, this is what we want every single day. So let's put this as part of the reason so that it can happen every single day.
Though, and I think, Aaron, I think you'll agree with me on this. What Luke Voigt did the couple games after, he kind of verbally expressed his potential displeasure had he been, taken out of the lineup for Rizzo coming back, is everything you wanted out of that kid. He spoke his mind. He had the fire in his belly. I'm healthy. I want to play. You probably didn't prefer it, as we talked about last week, in the manner he did it, but then he performed exactly how he had to perform, having said those words. That was money.
Yeah, no question. Look, the fact is Luke is healthy right now. Luke is a really good hitter in this league, and even though he's not in there tonight, like, he's going to play a ton for us. He's going to be in there a lot, and the fact that Giancarlo can now go to the outfield on a more regular basis allows him to be in the lineup even more.
I'm curious because you gave it away. You mentioned it. Giancarlo's DHing tonight. Voigt's not in the lineup. Obviously, Rizzo will play first base. He didn't start either of the Atlanta games, so now it's been 5 days since he has started. Do you have to talk to him about it every day, or is it just here's the lineup, deal with it, or do you have a conversation with him about it every day?
I talked to him today about it. That just with the matchups we have this week. Today makes the most sense, but I expect Luke will probably be in there all three of the other games. He'll probably be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday is kind of the way I'm looking at it right now. So, I try and get out in front of those and have those conversations, certainly with him right now. In Atlanta, he had 2 important at-bats off the bench, had 2 good at-bats off the bench in both games, and as I continue to tell him, he's going to play a big role in this, and he's going to play a lot.
Is Gio back in the lineup tonight?
Gio's back, yep. And, so good to have him back.
Nice.
And, ready to roll.
So, I mean, you kind of have a good problem on your hands. You got too many guys, and you got to figure out how to play them. Odor's been, from time to time this year, really important with some clutch hits, some big home runs, etc. And he's played a good third base, no doubt. He's not the best third baseman, but he hasn't embarrassed himself. And where are we with Gleyber now? Because, you get this little kid shows up out of nowhere from the Bronx who's held his own, but you got Gleyber coming back. Give Yankee fans an update on that.
Yeah, so Gleyber's doing well. He's I think hitting off live or velo today in Somerset. He's been working out there all week and kind of going through pregame routine, like with the club and everything, and probably be ready to start a couple of rehab games, possibly Sunday. So I'm kind of thinking hopefully maybe when we get back from the West Coast, Gleyber will be in play.
Will Luis Gil, who was very good in the few starts he made, and I know he pitched in Scranton I think yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, and pitched well. Yeah. Is he coming back? What's the plan for him moving forward?
Well, we'll see. I mean, obviously we get to September 1st and rosters expand. We're going to have Corey Kluber back very soon. So, another, I guess, you say good problem to have. Like, we're getting a little bit more healthy. We're getting really good performances out of both our position players and our pitchers and starting pitchers. And obviously Luis Gil is a guy that came up and made 3 strong starts for us. So feel like we're in a good position, from a depth standpoint right now. But, unfortunately, you can't play everyone, too.
No, look, I never thought I would have said this a month and a half ago, but Nestor Cortez has to stay in the rotation. This guy's been awesome. Do you feel that way, even with a guy like Corey Kluber coming back, that Nestor will remain starting every 5 days?
Yeah. I mean, I do see it that way. And, we'll just – but it'll be a fluid situation moving forward. The thing about Nestor is, because he's done so many things and been so valuable in so many different roles, we do feel like that could be the case moving forward too. And hopefully if we get into a postseason situation. But for right now, I see Nestor in the starting rotation.
Talking to Aaron Boone, manager of the Yankees, 4 games against the A's, and pressure, whatever it is, of having won 11 consecutive games now, 23-5 in the last 28, and chasing right now, of course, Tampa for the division lead. It's interesting as you try to find playing time for guys or play guys here and there. For some reason, it made me think of Joe Torre for some reason, in that for all the wins that the Yankees had under Torre, everyone said that his greatest gift as a manager was managing the personalities of all those great players. And I get the sense now that you guys have gotten kind of the monkey off your back and you're a playoff team, that your job now becomes that more than anything else, making sure, a passionate Luke Voigt's in a good headspace, making sure, Odor knows when he's going to get his at-bats, that type of stuff. And I wonder if you could just walk us through how you process that from a managerial standpoint.
Well, there's no question that I feel like that's one important job or role that I have is making sure that, everyone is in the right frame of mind to hopefully go out there and be in a position to be at their best. And how do you tap into that? And everyone's a little bit different, and there's different ways of connecting to each and every one. And there's no question that's one of my jobs, and will be, especially now, hopefully, as we continue to get a little bit healthier and more guys in the mix. And as we've seen over the last several weeks, we have a 26-man roster where truly everyone is playing an important role almost on a nightly basis, making sure that those guys are in the right frame of mind.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, there's a different guy responsible for a win at different nights, whether it's a great defensive play by Gallo, whether they're hit by Rizzo, whether it's DJ with a home run, the whole thing. One guy, and I say this because if he were playing poorly, we'd bring it up. It'd be a weekly thing with you. It's fascinating to me that I can't remember the last time a Yankee fan or a Yankee beat reporter wrote a negative article or something negative to say about Gary Sanchez defensively. And I think we should point that out, that he's become a much better defensive catcher. I'm trying to figure out how that happens.
Yeah. My respect for Gary has gone to another level this year. To see kind of what he's been through, to see how he's processed it all, to see how he's worked, to see the kind of teammate he's been, just to see the kind of mature man that he is and how he handles success, failure, all the things that come his way. He's gotten so good at handling it all. And I think he and Tanner Swanson, our catching coach, deserve a lot of credit. They've just developed a really good rapport and a really good working routine. And I think that's the biggest thing. And a lot of times, as a big leaguer, and sometimes it takes some time, is finding out not so much this, most guys work really hard, but it's like, how do you work smart? And how do you develop a really, solid foundational routine? And I feel like Gary has done that so well, whereas, he's not running himself in the ground, but there's a professionalism and a focus and a time management component that I feel like has gone to another level. And I feel like his work each and every day and his routine each and every day, whether it's getting ready for the game from a game planning standpoint, from an offensive standpoint, or from his defense and catching standpoint, it's just gotten really, really
Was
solid.
part of that just growing up and being more mature about his approach, or was it a job security thing that kind of shocked him into it? Because, like I said,
he lost his job earlier this year, in essence.
We're critical when guys don't do it, and no one says a good thing about a guy when he's been really good since the criticism. So I wonder what you owe that. What you like is you.
Yeah, look, I think it's a little bit of everything. I think ultimately he has that makeup, which his makeup has really shown through to me over the last 12 months with all that he's been through and how he's handled it and processed it and fought through it. He's just in a really good spot, and I think a lot of it is just becoming a mature major league player and understanding how to navigate what's a very tough and hard business.
How, and it's not as simple as, well, you've called up guys who run more. Like, you are the go-go Yankees now. I mean, I think you were dead last in stolen bases in the first half. That's just a fact. And in the second half, I think you've already stolen more bases in the second half of the year as a team than you did in the first half. And it's Aaron Judge has like 6 in the last 2 weeks. It's crazy. Why and how has that changed in your mind?
Well, some of it has been personnel. We have brought up some different personnel that got us going. In a case like Aaron Judge, I think he's just in a healthier physical space right now. You guys would joke with me all the time with Aaron. That first couple of months, I felt like we were kind of nursing him through some lower body stuff. That, so I didn't want him running, and we didn't do our spot check. He's physically in a really good spot right now, and obviously, athletically enough, he can do these kind of things and get these bags. But it has been, I think, partly a personnel thing, but partly just as best we can, just trying to take advantage of some matchup things, or when we feel like we can gain an edge, and I feel like the base running and even the base stealing has really played a part in us playing really good baseball.
Well, Aaron, listen, good luck tonight. J-Mo on the mound, of course, to start this 4-game series. Going for the Namath tonight, going for number 12. I don't know if 13's the A-Rod or the Marino, but let's see if we can get there, and we'll figure it out.
Joey Gallo.
We'll figure it out. And my apologies that my shock partner here asked you about spraying it all over the ballpark a couple weeks ago. We'll talk to him and deal with him off air for you, okay?
All right, I appreciate that.
Anything I can do for you. Home team, that's what it is.
Jock.
All right, man, good luck and safe road trip. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Aaron Boone report brought to you by
Shock Jock.
Oh, I love calling you a shock jock.
Yeah,
brought to you by Jersey Mike's, the official sub sandwich shop of the New York Yankees.
I'm not even kidding you. The New York Yankees in the first half of the year as a team stole 20 bases. It was dead last in Major League Baseball. 20 dead last in Major League Baseball. In the second half of the year, they've stolen 33 bases. That's 13 more. They're like fourth in baseball. It is, and it's a little bit personal. A lot of it is guys on this team saying, I'm going to run more. That is a stark difference.
You know what's also interesting? Remember a couple weeks ago we were all saying, you can't get rid of Greg Allen.
Yeah, we forgot about him.
Right. You can't send that guy back down.
We forgot
And in the
about
moment
him.
we felt like you shouldn't send the guy like that down. Boy, that lineup on paper now. Woo!
Well, it'll be Velasquez when Torres comes back.
You're right.
You're going to hear the same thing. You
down,
can't send Velasquez down.
And just keep this in mind, because I've heard of this from a few people. Hey, don't worry. On August 31st, September 1st, rosters expand to 40. They don't even do that anymore. The rosters expand to like 28 or 29. So it's not like you can keep everybody. But when the New York Yankees are in the playoffs, and they will be in the playoffs, Giancarlo Stanton is playing the outfield every game.
Yeah, I agree.
That's it. So now we're kind of nursing through the season. Aaron's managing the 162, but assuming everyone's healthy, their best lineup features Giancarlo Stanton playing the outfield.
By the way, there's only one last whipping boy left on this team, and it's Glaber.
When he comes back.
When he comes back.
Right now he's forgotten about.
That's the guy.
Well, no, and Chapman.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, listen, we got to take care of some business. We do have a Met game to go to tonight after all.
Yeah.
We should have done this 3 months ago.
We're going to turn the season around tonight. And by the way, for everyone listening, if the Mets do, Craig will take all the credit.
No, I take credit for the Yankees because I motivated them.
No, but if the Mets turn their season around,
Starting
you'll say,
tonight, then I'll take credit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if it starts tonight,
yes.
Sure. Hey, Dunkin' fans, you still not a Dunkin' Donuts Perks member? Well, you're missing out. Get the most out of Dunkin' when you join Dunkin' Donuts Perks. Someone's bringing me donuts right now, as a matter of fact. Let me see what we have here. Thanks, I'll take those.
Do I get any of these donuts? You're taking the whole freaking box?
I'll take those.
It's for Carton and Roberts. And by the way, you can use sharing some donuts with me because you're friendly and you're nice and you're supposedly a partner. That'd be good for your personality.
Members enjoy a faster checkout, can order at the skip the wait, and as Evan knows, earn points towards free beverages. Ain't that right?
Well, the best part is in the morning you want to beat the rush. So order ahead on the Dunkin' mobile app and join Perks to earn on every run. The Tri-State runs on Dunkin'. Now hand me a donut.
But remember this, frozen coffee, 5 pumps of caramel, do it right.
Give me that one. The one on the left. Thank you. The one that's closest to me. Yeah, powdery. Yeah.
Good. Take a break. Good. Take a break.
Hold on, I got something to say.
Carton and Roberts on SNY is brought to you by Coke Zero Sugar, proud partner of the New York Mets.
Caleb Gardner tweeted, "Can someone please explain Untuck It to me? I just don't understand the positioning. Shirts designed to be worn untucked have existed for a long, long time. Mr. Gardner, respectfully, there's a difference between a shirt that can be worn untucked and a shirt designed to be worn untucked. You could use a leaf blower as a hairdryer. You can use a shoe as a pillow. But wouldn't you rather have something designed specifically for what you need it for? Find your shirt today at untuckit.com.
I need to try it first.
When I want it, you got it. When you want it, I got it, yeah. When they want it, we got it, yeah.
Hi, I'm Dave Choksey, the city's doctor and a father. As parents, we always want the best for our children, to give them opportunities to grow, to learn, and to keep them happy and healthy. As you prepare your children to get back to school, please get them vaccinated. If they're 12 or older, the COVID vaccine will keep them safer. If they're younger than 12, like my daughter, I'm hopeful they'll be able to get the vaccine in a few months. And it's even more important for everyone around them to be vaccinated. Regardless of their age, vaccines are also the best protection against other diseases like measles, mumps, and chickenpox. Please schedule a visit with your pediatrician or call 311 if you need a doctor.
Meet Pete, known to his loved ones as the polar bear. When heaters need to be ripped, Pete rips heaters because he's the best power hitter on the planet.
Pete Alonso strikes again. Into the second deck, second of the night. An enormous home run by Alonso.
Watch Pete Alonso's story continue with the Mets on SNY.
With a Honda in your garage, every summer adventure leads to another. Get an incredible summer offer on a new Honda, only at the Honda Summer Sales Event.
Ready, set, go. You can make your follow-up appointment from...
Anywhere?
Yep.
This is the FedEx Cup playoffs. The super season comes down to this. 125 enter, but only one will claim the ultimate prize. This is the chance to make a name and etch it in silver next to the greatest. This will be the hardest test of them all. The race continues at the BMW Championship.
PointsBet understands that in sports, it pays to be fast. Want to bet? Place a bet. Fast. See a play. Bet during the game. Fast. Want your money? Get your money fast. With promos that change every day and being able to parlay a single game. Now that's betting at the speed of sports. Because every second matters. Time is money, and it pays to be fast. With 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000.
If you can choose to be kind to your body with this bar made with almonds, imagine what other kind choices you can make.
World peace has finally been achieved.
But I'm just going to Milwaukee.
Or you could start by doing something small. Live kind.
What makes new Salonpas Arthritis Gel so good for arthritis pain? Salonpas contains the most prescribed topical pain relief ingredient. It's clinically proven, reduces inflammation, and comes in original prescription strength. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
In 2020, cardboard cutouts claimed their place as legitimate New York sports
What
fans.
a game for Danny Dimes in the Meadowlands. Is he?
What a game. The G-Men rule New York. Very funny, Brad. Real original.
SNY, every team for every fan from every device.
Get your New York sports here.
Stay tuned to save $10 on Tax Shaver.
For a close shave, you need to get a razor and lather up. For a quick shave on the go, you need to settle for an electric. But what if you really want both? Nick Bolton here with the newest addition to our tactical line, the Bell & Howell Tax Shaver. Designed with the needs of our military in mind, Tax Shaver gives you a quick, razor-smooth shave whether you're at home or on the go. It even has a built-in trimmer for sideburns and beards. And it works wet or dry for a great shave in even the harshest conditions. That's right, the Tax Shaver is completely waterproof. In fact, you could even use a Tax Shaver underwater and still get a great shave. Navy guys, Tax Shaver is small and compact, so it slips easily into any pocket. Yet it also has 3 powerful rotary heads that can easily take on even the coarsest hair. To prove it, I'm going to do something I never do. Shave. As you can see, it easily handled even my stubborn stubble. Now that's what I call military top. So let's review. Tax Shaver gives you a quick, razor-smooth shave, features a built-in trimmer, works wet or dry, even underwater, and has 3 powerful shaving heads. I mean, there's just nothing like it on the market today.
Tax Shaver is $29.99, but act now and we'll take $10 off, so you get it for just $19.99, and shipping is free. But wait, call or click today and you can get a second Tax Shaver. Just pay a separate fee. Tax Shaver is the only shaver that features genuine Bell & Howell precision and quality, and is backed by our 10-year warranty. You can get 2 Bell & Howell Tax Shavers with this special TV offer. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-515-8897 or go to taxshaver.com. Again, that's 1-800-515-8897 or order online at taxshaver.com.
Carton & Roberts is presented by Grubhub. Grubhub guarantees your food will get to you on time within the delivery window and for the lowest price compared to other apps, or you'll get at least $5 in perks. Grubhub works hard to serve restaurants.
Arguably the craziest athletic thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I just want to get a quick minute on it, all right?
You talking about my slide on the slip and slide the other day? Thank you.
No. And when I tell you what I'm talking about, hear what I'm talking about, and you go see it for yourself, you're going to be further embarrassed by your able-bodied slide into second base.
Why would I
further
be
embarrassed, all right?
All right, go ahead.
You're aware of the Paralympics?
Yeah.
What are the Paralympics, Evan?
It's the Olympics for those that have physical disabilities.
Disabilities, that is correct.
Yes.
There's a guy in the Paralympics who has no arms, who plays ping pong.
How?
With his mouth.
That's incredible.
Tremendous.
And
That's incredible. I admire that person.
I didn't see it when it happened. He was in the Tokyo Olympics, apparently, unbeknownst to all of us, right? So I'm only coming up on this story. Granted, admittedly, late. Maybe I'm late to the,
I think
story.
they do the Paralympics after the...
Oh, is that it is?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
In any event, so he lost both his arms when he was 10 years old, right? And he loves what they call table tennis, but ping pong, right? So the guy plays ping pong. He holds the ping pong ball in between his big toe and his second toe.
Unbelievable.
He throws it up in the air with the ping pong paddle in his mouth.
In his mouth, wow.
And he's awesome.
That's incredible.
Yeah. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. The guy won silver medals at, major international competitions. And it's just one of the... It's a little strange at
It's
first,
inspiring
but
is the word.
Yes, it's so inspiring.
It's damn inspiring. That doesn't depress me. That shows the will that humans have.
Yeah,
That's
which is
incredible.
why it's not that people of that ilk hate the term disability. Like they've overcome whatever the physical, or excuse me, they hate the word handicap.
Right.
Pardon me.
Right.
Of having no arms, whatever it was. And this dude's out there, and he plays with the best,
right?
And holds his own.
Elite level ping pong player.
Yeah,
with his
playing
mouth.
with his mouth.
That's incredible.
It's crazy.
Good for that person.
Yeah, right. You got to like that's a guy where what I say? He's Egyptian, I think he is, right?
Yeah.
That dude needs free dental care for life from his country.
Right.
Because his teeth got to be, I would think, hurt a lot, right?
Should have an endorsement deal, too.
I think
yeah.
And I saw there he's 48. This is his second. He said he competed in Rio as well. And he's 48, and he's doing
Well,
this.
wait till you see the video of it, Evan. It's inspirational is a great word for it.
Yes.
But this guy beat, again, another Paralympic athlete in 3 sets, 11-6, 11-4, 11-9. And it's just, it's really awesome to see. It really is awesome to see. So more power out to those of you that unfortunately have some type of physical disability and overcome it and participate, athletically, whether it's at this level or just recreationally, with your friends in the hood, in the neighborhood. I think it's great. And I think we should shed more light on stories like that. I'm going to text Boomer because Boomer's got that interview show, that no one watches, that it'd be great, though, if he interviewed this guy
no doubt.
or guys like this.
I'd love to see how long it took to develop and enhance that skill of putting the little racket in your mouth and hitting.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of work, hours a day.
I saw it and I thought, well, listen, we sit here all day. We have plenty of time to talk about stuff. But who talks about that? No one.
Yeah.
And I thought it was important just to bring it up, so I did. Anyway, CeeLo is here.
Hi.
All right, what do you got, Christopher?
Brought to you by Bruni and Campisi Home Comfort and Efficiency Company, serving Westchester, Fairfield, Rockland, and Putnam counties. I read you the Luis Rojas cut earlier.
Yes.
The soundbite.
Yes.
Didn't read great. Let's listen to it and interpret what we think, how it sounds, talking about this 13-game stretch with the Dodgers and the Giants, which comes to an end tonight.
We battle against these two teams, so proud that the guys are pushing and have been resilient in all the games. I think we can take a lot out of it, just knowing that we're in this. We're fighting against two of the best teams, and we weren't necessarily out of every game.
Not every game, but. They lost 8-0 the other
day. At this point, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Luis has nothing left to say.
Bad, but
I could sit here, Craig could sit here. We could all sit here and rip apart everything he just said.
Of course.
But right now, the team stinks. We all know it. They're not in the race. They've fallen out of it. What would be the message he should say? That'd be my follow-up. Okay.
The only thing
what should he say?
The only thing he could say that I don't even know if it would appease fans, but I'm going to use that term, and I don't know if it would.
What would?
would be the tough love thing. Like, but he also doesn't have a track record of it.
Well, the tough love thing, though, is not going to get him anywhere, and it's not going to get the team
saying,
anywhere.
But this isn't going to get him anywhere either.
Nothing. I would come out and say, I'm sick and tired of losing games like this.
It's not good enough.
I'm sick and tired of it. It kills me. I don't sleep at night.
Right.
Because when you go that way, and you put on yourself, I'm not saying he has to out guys. Maybe that's one way to go, I suppose. But
you know what, though, Craig?
If he's like, I haven't gotten a good night's sleep in a month.
Craig.
It kills me to my core.
In fairness, not to that level, Boone tried similar things. And no Yankee fan said, oh, great response. Gut punch. Remember the gut punches?
Yeah, he said 9 gut punches.
Okay.
There were a lot of them.
Did that help?
Body blow, body blow.
Did it
body
help?
blow, body blow.
Did that make you feel better?
No, it doesn't.
Exactly. The point is, if you're losing, you're losing.
Right, but I will say this: if a guy, he's not his personality to. I'm trying to think. Maybe Bobby V would have sold this a little bit better. But, like, if you're out there, it's killing me, man. I'm taking Rolaids every other hour. I haven't slept. My wife kicked me to the couch. I'm doing everything in my power to write this. That kind of stuff,
right.
Which is not his personality. At the end of the day, your fan base is still ticked off, but maybe they like you a little bit better.
I can't believe this franchise is going to hire another manager. Think about it. Think about how many managers
they're like the
they've
Jets
had.
and quarterbacks.
They are now. Because if you go back to when they decided to get rid of Terry Collins and move on from him, which was in 2017, at the end of 2017, Terry Collins, Mickey Callaway, I'm sorry it counts, Carlos Beltran, Luis Rojas, and someone's going to be number 5 in essentially 5 years.
I know who it should be.
Carlos Beltran.
No, Carlos Beltran.
It should
enough of that
Why?
joke. No, not Carlos
Gotta
Beltran.
right the wrong. The guy shouldn't have lost his job. He's the one fall guy to that whole scandal.
Fine,
I
whatever.
fully endorse Carlos
He's
Beltran.
got $100 million in the bank.
So who's the guy you want?
There's only one guy that mentioned
guy.
hire.
Buck Showalter.
Please. No. Buck Showalter.
Who are you going to give us? Who is it?
My main man. I've advocated for this guy for a decade now.
Cody Decker.
No.
Not Cody Decker, but he'd probably be great. No.
I think I know where you're going.
Wally Backman.
Yep.
That's the guy for the New York Mets.
Haven't we done this? Wasn't this Sports Talk Radio 7 years ago? Are we redoing it? Is this best of? Best of Craig Carton on the Fan.
Wally Backman.
Wally Backman.
Tommy, get me Wally Backman on the phone.
Yeah, we have time for that.
I
Definitely
think
have
he's
time
in
for that.
Tijuana right now, managing a bunch of 12-year-olds for the Little League World Series for next year.
Yeah.
And he's cursing them all out. That's my guy.
You know what's funny? If they hired Wally Backman, that would get a cheap pop, as they say from Met fans. There would be a lot of, they brought Wally in, yay!
Especially the 86 ninth documentary's coming out.
Right.
Yeah, everyone's going to remember Wally again, right? Yeah, tough little Wally Backman, who had a job, and he got Beltran, too, don't forget. When he was about to manage the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
And then they looked into his past and said, oh, my God, what are we about to do? Yeah.
Craig.
That's my guy, though.
I have stunning news.
Stunning news. What did I get right this time?
We're at the 3-hour mark of a poll
we have 13
I put
minutes
up.
to go, but yes.
Okay, we're almost at the 3-hour mark of a poll I put up from much earlier in the show, in which we asked the people what is more bougie. Sitting in the owner's suite, something Craig has done.
Pardon me a sec. Did you vote?
I did.
Okay, good.
I told you when my vote was.
you did.
I did.
Okay.
I cast my ballot.
Sitting in the owner's suite, which is something Craig has done, or ordering $12 per shrimp that CMAC did.
Yeah.
It is now tied 50.
Dead heat.
50.
Let's go.
I've got to go to the breakdown, which I don't have in front of me, to see, okay, it's 50-50. But who's winning?
Well, hold on. Now, every poll has
Wait a second.
that statistical plus or
I'm
minus.
only looking at the stat the way I'm looking at Twitter. Is there a way to see the exact number?
So what you're saying that you think it was rounded up? It's not actually a dead heat here.
You can go to like the 10th or 100th.
Well, I doubt it's to the vote.
It's not to the vote.
Could be. How many votes was
Hold
it?
on. I think we need an agreement before I look, and
it
I've
an
not
even
looked.
number?
I haven't looked either. I don't even know where to look.
Don't look.
You're
How many
wrong.
votes?
I agree.
How many votes?
Hang on. Every single poll, even all the Quinnipiac polls you've ever read for any election or anything, has always had a plus minus point whatever percent.
I think it's like 3%.
Well, hold on a second. This isn't just a poll. This is a vote. This is an election.
Yeah, what
are you talking about?
Plus minus what?
Plus minus error. You know.
Yeah, you're thinking of
this
you're
is-
thinking of pre-election polls and what people say they will vote.
Exactly.
This is the vote.
There's no error here. You click one or the other. It's digital.
Yeah, you're wrong, bro.
Right.
This is a
just trying to help you
If
out.
there's 800 votes and it's 400 to 400, it's literally 50%.
Yeah, have you seen the 2000 election?
Once again,
there was a winner and there was a loser, and they counted votes.
Winners and
I'm just
losers.
trying to help you out.
I don't know.
You don't want the help? Fine.
I don't, dude. I'm independent. I
Keep
have
voting for shrimp. Keep voting for shrimp. Keep voting for shrimp. Keep voting for shrimp.
Craig,
Right now, there's an even amount of votes, so technically it could be 50-50.
Which is absolute nonsense.
Guys, Craig, I haven't voted.
What's absolute nonsense?
I have not voted on this.
That it's even 50-50. It's absolute nonsense.
Guys, calm down. All right, calm down. I haven't voted yet. I have no opinion on this. I just want there to be a fair
You're not
winner.
allowed to vote.
Okay, I
Why
want a
can't he
fair
vote?
winner.
Because he put the poll
I don't even
up.
know where his vote's going. He can vote.
He's the pollster.
I have
So?
Look, guys, I've chosen not to vote. I want a fair result. I'm looking
Why would it be
I'm looking out for the people.
Why is it why adding you is unfair? I don't
Craig,
get.
I mean, Seaman,
Chris, yeah.
calm down. Why do you need my vote?
I feel like I'm very calm. I'm asking a question.
Craig is
why,
actually
Jim, calm
why
down.
would asking? Why would you voting make it unfair?
Let me finish. Craig has been the most. Has been great. He hasn't said a word. He's just listening. Like you're right, Evan. I don't want to vote. I don't need to vote. I want there to be a fair result. What are
you don't have to
about
vote. You don't. If you don't want to vote, don't vote. Why would you voting make it unfair?
Because I put the poll out from my Twitter account.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't think that means
I
anything.
don't want to
No one sees that you vote.
Here's what I'm hearing. C-Mac's a little nervous about the result.
I really don't care because we all know what the truth is. The truth is getting invited solo to the owners. It was solo.
I wasn't invited solo. My family was invited with me.
No, you got invited because you're bougie. That's why you
Obviously,
got
we
invited.
don't all know the truth because the public has spoken, and it's a tight race.
Right, and you got invited to the owner's box tonight. So what are you talking about?
You.
Whatever.
The owner
you
didn't
said
invite
yes,
me.
you're going.
Who invited you to the
You're
Yankee
drinking
game?
and eating and watching a ball game tonight
Right.
in the owner's box.
I'm willing to say I'm more bougie now than I was eating colossal shrimp on Sunday night.
$12 a shrimp is the height of bouginess.
That's you're picking and choosing what food you deem to put $12 on.
By the way,
I ordered a
the
cocktail that was
$60
$15.
pretty close, too.
I ordered a martini that was $16. Is that bougie?
It's pretty. It's
all right.
rare.
So okay.
Yeah, the whole night was bougie.
Listen, I have
they
a
gave
result.
you bib lettuce for $18.
I have a result, guys. Would you like me to
back
give
to
you
the
the
mediator
answer?
here. Yeah.
I have an answer. I've looked up closely, and I have the percentages to its exact percentage.
We're calling the race right
It's a
now.
tie.
We're calling the race.
Do you want me to call the race?
No, because it's still got 5 minutes left.
Okay.
So I'd like to see a finish an update. If you guys would stop
So when
interrupting him
CeeLo's
every single update.
when CeeLo's update is over, I will, as an official,
they give you the break sign.
I was as an official
We do need to
pollster
break.
or vote taker, I will announce a result.
Can we wait till after the break?
What the hell just happened?
What
I
happened?
had the result, and it just changed.
Because they're still voting allowed until 55.
You got to close the polls, Ev.
What just happened?
More votes. Do you understand? It's a running poll. You've got to end the poll.
CeeLo, I don't mean that the votes changed. I mean that the result changed. I was ready to call the race. I can't call it
Why are you
anymore.
so shocked if it's a poll that's still going and it's
Because
tight?
there was a winner, and now there is not a
So
winner.
what if it was 50-50? One vote could swing it, you clown. Do you understand math?
It's moving. But no, I get that.
I think it moved.
The winner and loser keeps changing, bro.
Yes.
I don't mean that the vote totals are just changing and the results. The results are changing.
The results are changing because the amount of votes are changing.
No,
Can we
I don't
please
think
break?
you understand it. I don't think you get it. I don't think you get it.
Okay, I'm stupid.
So some of us could actually get to the game on
No,
time.
but CeeLo, if it's only, say 20 votes more one way or the other, that could still be 50-50
Another country heard.
because of the percentage of votes.
He
Now he's
sounds so
saying.
shocked that it swung in a different direction. If it's that close
Did I
after
win?
4,000 votes.
I give up. You're right, CeeLo. I'm sorry.
All right.
I give up. I don't
Did
wanna
I
fight
win?
anymore. Right now, it's.
Did I win?
Yes, you
Just
won.
say
Greg.
what it is.
I have it as 50-50 again.
What happened to the numbers?
Because it was a number and then it went to 50. It was honestly about 30 seconds ago. C-Mac won.
Right.
And then somehow it went exactly to 50-50.
We said we're going to 55. You got 7 minutes left to the vote. At a 55, you close it, we end the show, and whoever wins, wins.
All right, fair enough.
All right, fair enough.
Stuff the ballot box.
877-337-6666. Maybe the guys will stop interrupting CeeLo. We can do an update. Maybe not. We'll see how that goes.
Probably
Spicy
not.
chicken nuggets, Evan.
Oh.
We didn't say Wendy's, but you probably thought Wendy's because you all know that Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets are the only...
Young Mozzarella tweeted, I purchased one of those untucked dress shirts and then tucked it in. If anyone out there is looking for a bad boy. Mr. Mozzarella, this tweet made me realize what I've been missing all along. Bad boys. I would like you to be our first tucked-in model. The models on untuckit.com wear their shirts untucked like they were designed to. We want to market to tucked-in bad boys. Please DM us so we can arrange a photo shoot. Find your shirt today at untuckit.com.
I need to try it first.
Saving at the pump can be a pain. Skip the pin pad and save. Pay from your phone. And with BP Me Rewards, you can instantly get 5 cents off every gallon. Every time.
When you order carry-out, choose Domino's Carside Delivery. Check in when you arrive, and we guarantee we'll be headed out the door less than 2 minutes after your order is ready. If anything slows us down, your next pizza is free. Choose Domino's Carside Delivery and put our new 2-minute guarantee to the test.
Let's go, Miss Gaskell, Virginia Wolf, tuna fish salad, on two.
Hot! Woo!
On two, ready?
Ball start, offense, ununiformed man in the leather recliner, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Man, looks like your chair pulled a hammy. Better get some ice on that.
I can shake it off, man. I'm ready to go again. Let's go.
I'll be ready. Next play.
Get front row seats every Sunday afternoon with NFL Sunday Ticket. Every live game every Sunday only on DirecTV.
Repeat after me. No bodyguarding.
No bodyguarding.
Good.
Let's do what we do and blow some things up.
How many times have you nearly got me killed?
Not enough.
We're trying to have a baby.
May God have mercy on our souls.
Meet Brandon, always hustling outfielder for the Mets.
He made the catch. Oh, wow.
When the team needs some fire,
Brandon Nimmo delivers.
Brandon lights the match.
Not in time.
Because he's the catalyst of this Mets lineup.
Nimmo pulls it at second base with a well-struck double. 4th RBI in the game for Nimmo. Brandon Nimmo with a line drive, 3-run homer. Brandon Nimmo with the icing on the cake.
Watch Brandon Nimmo's story continue with the Mets on SNY.
Oh, dog food. Get more to your door with DoorDash.
This is my first time trying on glasses at home.
So cute! 5 different frames from Warby Parker.
Oh, this one's better.
Ooh. Ah. Hey.
The virtual try-on is perfect. Like, they look like they're on my face. Like, look at this. Just swipe and switch.
These are definitely a keeper.
I think these are the one. Ooh, these look good.
That was so easy. They make it so fun and fabulous.
Experience iconic luxury in a Cadillac SUV, like the XT6, an IIHS top safety pick with seating for up to 7 passengers. Or the XT5, with over 20 available safety and driver assistance features. Your Cadillac SUV experience awaits.
Get 0.9% APR for 72 months, plus $500 purchase allowance on a 2021 Cadillac XT6 and XT5. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
Hey Google, turn it up.
Google Pixel 4a with 5G and Pixel Buds from $499 and $99.
Are you using Liberty Mutual's coverage customizer tool? So you only pay for what you need. Sorry? Limo, you're an animal!
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Jets football is back.
This is where we start.
This is where we put it all together, man. With a very important home opener.
I know the fans are going to bring it, so we got to bring it as well.
We got to find each other's why. We got to find what motivates each other. You know, if your brother next to you know why you're here, the reason you're doing things, they can remind you of that and keep you going.
Heard a lot about these fans, so I can't wait to see more.
Meet Pete, known to his loved ones as the polar bear. When heaters need to be ripped, Pete rips heaters because he's the best power hitter on the planet.
Strikes again. Into the second day, second of the night. An enormous home run by Alonso.
Watch Pete Alonso's story continue with the Mets on SNY.
Hours to the minute. As we said,
you have no power in this. I do as the one that conducted it. I will declare a winner on the who's more or what is more bougier. The more bougie thing to do, according to a 50.2% clip, would be ordering $12 shrimp. So unfortunately, C-Mac is a loser, and in this case, Craig is a winner. Congratulations,
winners
sir.
and losers. I've been telling you that for 9 months. There's winners. And there's losers.
Hey, C-Mac, I mean, Al Gore, you had a great race.
Yeah, it's absolute nonsense. I hope you're proud of yourself. Last-minute tweets pushing out your shrimp agenda.
Tweets.
Yeah, I know.
Campaigning. It's
campaigning.
There you go.
Dude,
that's how you swing an election.
5,000 votes. You lost.
Okay.
Take
I
it like a
lost.
man.
I lost. Fine. It is more bougie to eat expensive shrimp than it is to be in the company of the Yankee owner for the first game you've been to in 5 years. Okay. It is more bougie.
That's right.
C-Mac, accept the election results and move on.
I have.
There is a loser and there is a winner.
I'm bougie for expensive shrimp on my wife's 40th birthday.
And
I'm very bougie.
And I'm confident that Craig would have accepted the results if it did not end in his
And I've
favor.
accepted them.
Okay. Loser.
They're preposterous, but I've accepted them.
Hell of a concession speech.
Hey, we'll see you at Citi Field tonight. Bye-bye, SNY. We'll be with SNY at the game tonight. By all means, come find Evan. He's wearing a New York Met golf shirt.
Find me?
Yeah, and say hi to him and talk baseball with him.
What about you?
He'll throw some popcorn down to you guys.
I am going to throw some popcorn.